In our last walkthrough with Base 44, we developed this website called Sonic Combinator. It's the one I use for everybody to join my affiliate program and go high level. And so one of the things I wanted to do was increase SEO by having this modal built out where I can simply go in, click a particular date, let's say November 1st, and then pick a topic from this drop down. Or I could even pick a custom topic if I wanted. And then let's go ahead and pick the subject and then say generate blog, and that generates a blog. So here's one, Mastering Go High Level Funnels, a step-by-step guide. That's the subject we picked. And then you can check the blog post, and it's a relatively decent blog with header 1s, 2s, subject lines, bolds, long form keywords, and so on and so forth. Okay, even has a call to action at the bottom and then has some keywords and good for SEO. However, this is still a semi-manual process where I have to remember every single day to come here and then make 3 or 4 clicks to generate a blog. I want to further automate this, and here's how I'm going to do it. So I told the AI to build me a script and build a function in the back end so that whenever I run a script on my computer, it will send a signal to this app, which will then kick off this blog task. Now I'll further automate it by having a scheduled task on my local computer that executes, let's say, every night at 11:30 p.m. to do this automatically. So every single day, a new blog comes out that's operated by my team, which is basically one batch script, one Python script, and an AI agent that's sitting on this website. So that's my team. And this is what I want to do. So based on my prompt, it built out a function called generate specific data blog. And then it picks the date the execution is done. So it'll always be the current blog date. And then it picks a random topic from the list, which was this list right here. And then it has error handling in case something goes wrong, and then logs that action so I can come back and see if anything went wrong or how often these blogs are running, or just perform some quality assurance. So I'm going to tell it to go ahead and implement that and then hit enter. And then it gives me this. Perfect. Everything is already implemented, ready to go. Here's what you have. So it tells me the function I have, the date and the parameter and the format of the entire blog, how many word counts, how it's going to rotate through all of the different topics. I have 6 times 6, so 36 different topics it's going to rotate through. So we shouldn't have another blog repeating for at least a month. And then gives me the final PowerShell script as well that I need to copy and then build a local script for me and then a scheduled task on my computer so we can kick this blog off every single night. So what I'm going to do is copy this entire script all the way down to here, right-click copy, open up a notepad on my computer, Control-V for pasting, and then go ahead and save that somewhere. Okay, save that to my computer as a PS1 PowerShell script. And then it says, go ahead and open Task Scheduler and then create this particular task to execute every single day. Here's Task Scheduler. To open this, you want to say Windows key and then R. Windows R opens up this little thing right here. And then you want to say task schd.msc, which stands for Task Scheduler, and then hit go. Okay, so 2 things are happening on my computer here. The first one is the script that I created right here. This is the one Base 44 gave me. I copied it into a notepad and then saved it as a .ps1 as the file extension. Then the second piece is the batch file that's going to execute first, because your PC is unable to run a PowerShell script directly through scheduled tasks, but it can run a batch file. So what we're doing now up here is creating this batch file. So we're saying echo off to ensure the visibility, and then rem change to the directory where your PowerShell script is located. So we're going to change the system to the directory to point to exactly where the script is. And I'm going to save it in this folder called scripts. And then in there, we're going to execute the particular PS1 script that we have. Simple as that. So we're telling the computer every night at 11:30, go run this small file right here, the batch file. And then this file's command is to go run this PS1 script. When this PS1 script runs, it makes a call out to the internet all the way to Sonic Combinator, and then execute that particular function on the website, which generates a blog. Hit save on both of those, make sure they're just modified, time is accurate, and then let's open up scheduled tasks and create our task. So we did this earlier, Windows R, and then task, schd.msc, hit OK, and then this will open. This is scheduled tasks, task scheduler up here. So let's go ahead and create a new task. The file, so over to the right, create task. We're going to give it a name, blog generate for, give it a nice description on soniccombinator.com. Keep everything else default. We want to run this only when we're logged in, and then check triggers. And then trigger is when this will actually happen. So we want this to be a time-based event, a time-based trigger. So it's going to be on a schedule. We're going to say daily. It starts today, so tonight. And the time we picked was 11:30 p.m. And it recurs every single day, and it doesn't expire. Perfect. Hit OK. And now at 11:30, something happens. What happens? That's the action. The action is we want to start a program. And that program is the batch file we created. So let's go to Sonic Combinator where we saved this in our scripts folder. And here's the batch file we just created. Hit open and then say OK. And OK again. And now double check. We have our scheduled task here. Generate a blog. Status is ready. And then we're waiting for 11:30 tonight to go and execute this. And it expires never. So that should be all set, but never end a project without testing it first. So let's go ahead and test this. Double click this batch file, which would happen again tonight at 11:30 p.m. But I'm just going to double click it to make sure that it works. Double click it, this thing opens up and it's saying starting Sonic Combinator daily blog generation for today. Now what's happening in the background is that second PS1 script is running, which is making a call out to Sonic Combinator's website. On the website, there's a function, and then that function is to go ahead and generate the blog using OpenAI's API key. So that request goes out to OpenAI, generates a blog, it looks amazing, that blog comes back to the website, and then gets posted on the website. Okay, window disappeared by itself. Let's go double check if that blog has been created. And here we are on soniccombinator.com. Let's go over to the blog. Let's go. We have a November 3rd, which is today. Build high converting websites with Go High Levels Builder. It's a pretty decent blog. Just like we would have done it manually, but this time it does it automatically. One less thing that I need to worry about, and this just does it over and over again. Now you can do the same thing if you were building your website, let's say on base 44, or even some website that has some kind of a function where it can receive some kind of a web call. Then you just generate a script. Either do it on your PC, or probably more safer and more robust is to do it on some kind of a cloud node like AWS, and then have that generate every single day. You can automate this SEO and then charge for generating a blog every single day. Some businesses out there, they'll do maybe a blog per week and they'll charge about $100. You can do that times 5 and still charge $100 and beat them out. So for more tips and tricks and technical advice like this, join me, use my affiliate link to join High Level, jump in my school community, and I'll give you all of this and also help build your agency with you so that way you're profitable before your trial even expires. If you want to try your hand at doing this yourself instead of just watching, you can use my high-level affiliate link in the description below. If you use that, you get an extended 30-day high-level trial, hundreds of pre-built AI agents, access to my school community, 40+ business and marketing courses that I've built. You'll have all of my website template that you've seen me create. I'll even hop on a live Zoom call with you twice a week to help guide you and build your business with you. You'll have a direct line to me and also a chance to join my agency and run some of these businesses that I have, as well as take on my client. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.